decided that I'm just gonna play. I'm not gonna watch. I'm just gonna play. So we'll kind of see how that goes. I just don't want him to be like my last Dynasty, where he's just like, we recruit so good and we play so good. Well, let's go. See how this works out.
Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Akron Zips. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Akron's offense will start this game off. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Snagged in the middle. It's Adams.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Zips are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
That's caught. It's Fletcher. At the 20, he's got space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, they try to go with the draw out of the shotgun, but just way too much penetration allowed up front. That defensive line just took that play over.
They get off the rock really fast, get in the backfield. The offensive linemen are supposed to push them upfield. Quarterback's got to sell it. Not anything really in that play in sync, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia Southern's offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him. Sometimes you play zone. Mix it up. Give different looks because he is a guy. He
breaks free in the middle. Turning on the Jets. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown.
I think I changed the play too late. Because someone should have had the running back, which I think was the safety, but since I just changed the play to a blitz.
Georgia Southern.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Georgia Southern, 7. Akron, 3.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fletcher. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, they execute the end route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his...
I had no one.
And he couldn't hold on. The Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Brown will throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Zips will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Rodgers. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
Defense.
That's one thing.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Wait, isn't that pass interference?
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Oh, we got lucky. I love that.
And that'll be incomplete.
He went in motion. My dude just stopped going with him.
We weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
And the Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him.
No, they sent more than
I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
The Zips need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Quickly complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. He'll do it himself on the draw. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped.
Why did we try that? I thought it was a full-on blitz. It's 17.
Didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Brown will throw it. That's caught. It's Gary. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gary. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Grab near the marker. It's Dallas.
I don't know.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 3rd.
Let's find out.
4-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
81.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for the...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Adams. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play. And a first down just outside the red zone. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. QB draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. Didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And they will score! Touchdown, Akron!
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Minnesota is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. The type of performance we're just not used to seeing in Minneapolis. They're trailing by 18 to UCLA. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Power football with the run. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Keeps it on the draw. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Brown wants to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Past the first down marker and still running. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Infocision Stadium.
right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Zips will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
And the Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give is to Williams. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. The quick out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Zips send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Makes a man miss. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Brown will throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got a little space. He's loose. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Dallas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The big fullback's got it. They stop him in his...
For some reason, it's always the centers. Like, they don't even touch the people. Like, I hate that in this game. Like, I understand them jumping over the linemen, but, like, this is what I don't like in the game. I don't know why this is in the game like this.
Trying to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing.
It's like they're purposely doing it so you can't first look. They will stop me.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
Uh-oh.
Get it out on the screen. The Zips get enough for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Wants to throw on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback running on the draw. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10.
This is bad. This is actually bad.
quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Akron.
And the Zips will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
And these little slots are so fast, and they can stretch the whole field. They make you just sit back on your heels. They make you nervous, really. But then they break those in-breaking routes where he shows his number to the quarterback really quickly and make the play. These slot receivers, they're just so dynamic.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Dead center perfect. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The Zips, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they've regained the lead.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown will throw it. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Wiggles free.
Ow!
Keeps looking downfield. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down.
God, I'm trying to take control of the DB.
Down.
13.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most, late in the ball game, biggest run of the day in a big moment.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab.
Wow,
it's Gary. There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Gain of 20.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Eagles will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Dallas. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31.
Back to a 4th.
Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. It's a running room. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Brown wants to pass. And the pressure will get there.
It does it for linemen, where linemen won't engage blockers, and then sometimes you'll run into the quarterback, and it just will not register a tackle or anything. And sometimes, like, the linemen they will just stand in front of the linemen and won't even touch them. They'll look at them, they'll follow them, but they won't touch them.
A sack! Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Good, right down the boulevard. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Biggest drive of the game right here as we get close to the end of regulation. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football.
Did it just do it again, what I said about the linemen? Look at this. I don't know what's going on here. They never engaged each other.
incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Zips will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big-time, prime-time moments. You got the ball, tie game. You want to go win, make some plays for me, big dog.
Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's
throws toward the end zone. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. The give is to Williams. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeps it on the bootleg. He'll throw it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone, and that time, he just dropped it.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass.
Come on.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete.
I swear, every time it's a play that matters. Every play that matters. Really get my best receiver one-on-one.
4th down's coming. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Shakes off the defender. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through a tackle. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College.
Still intense. I don't understand the line sometimes. Wait, we already got a compute. We already got someone committed? What? That was fast. That was really fast. I don't think I finished scouting him. I want to know his speed, though. Oh my god, that speed was a lie. Mm-mm. Do the bye week, just because I don't want to take them on, because some of the better schools. Damn, we probably want to get to keep him now. Now William wants a B- pro potential? That's crazy. Well, he might be he might be our starting running back next year. And looks like I'm not gonna have any receivers, because all of a sudden they want conference prestige, but then why the hell did they sign up my school? That makes no sense. That is the one that doesn't make sense. Conference prestige, especially for players that are already on the team and take over. See something real quick. It should tell me which each one. So I need passing yards in the game.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Akron Zips, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Cardinals will kick it away to start. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Akron's offense will get first crack at it today. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who's threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block.
What is going on? This is not a good start to this game. Dude didn't even recognize the ball was coming. Back to back.
Easy.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
And they're starting to bring some noise here on this early 3rd and 10. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins the football.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Zips with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
And the Zips are marching down the field. Might as well give it to him again. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
He's getting frustrated. Like, everything about this drive is frustrating.
8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hills. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Zips didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Powers through the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Zips! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, 1st drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Cardinals offense will try to get something going with their 1st possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
He's got it again. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
Game 2. Third down coming up.
It'll be 3rd and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On 3rd down, going up top. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll leave it with him, finding open areas. The Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to it. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself on the draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Zips are on the move. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up 1 quarter. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Akron! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is how I want to operate. Nice job. He catches the football, makes a decision, gets the ball out of his hands, and let his playmaker work. Get the ball to the wide receiver out wide. He'll do the rest. He'll get the touchdown. Nice job being on the same page, quarterback, wide receiver.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They are in serious need of putting together a scoring drive right here, down 14-0. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Lockwood. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Firing to the right, complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. On the move, it's Gee. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire.
Where is
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Where is B going? He's supposed to do a little curl right there.
Seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a...
It made me just stand there. What? I was trying to hit B on the crossing route.
Getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Zips decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. To say this is a slow start would be an understatement. They haven't even made the chain gang move yet. Bears the pressure. Using his legs to buy some time. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
29 Philly.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Cardinals have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. Oh, and he knocks him out of the way, and he's running free. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Third down play from the gun. Caught in the backfield, it's Patel. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. South Carolina somehow, some way, found a way there in Columbia and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Smashes through the tackle and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
It's so hard to tackle these fast guys in the open field. And you see when you duck your head and you're going to try to hit somebody, you can't see him anymore. Ducks his head a little bit. Next thing you know, broken tackle, guys getting extra yards.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over.
Did they not challenge it? That was not a catch. I was so late. I guess that's what they're counting.
That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Wants to fire on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Adams. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. They're down a couple of touchdowns, and they've only been able to muster a field goal on offense. A touchdown drive would be nice here. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The give to the back. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. but I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Zips will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Running into the open space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
The offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They punt it away on fourth down. Wants to bring it back. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The hand to the running back. Got the first down and more. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts to...
Wide open spaces. There he goes. The tag. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Zips. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in, because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score, and score pretty dang quickly.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have...
It's like, oh, we got the first down. Should I have challenged it? No. You can see under the knee.
about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field, and these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Going over the top. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Zings it complete to the right. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
They go to the draw. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Newell. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. To the air on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Give to the fullback. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. QB draw. Hard running there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab at the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy: just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field.
Touchdown, Akron! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oregon was anything but dominant today, but the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at this point.
Oh, a lot of space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the Cardinals just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and there's...
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Cardinals have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, it's Jackson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here. Game.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Looking for room, it's Gee. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Keeps it on the draw. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Trips left, one wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. After the first down run, they look up top. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. The Zips are flying down the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Zips getting set on 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Zips, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for a crease. It's Gee. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You know, I'm gonna be petty just because I don't want Kent State to have him. Hey, we got a right tackle. Getting way more commits this year early on. Buffalo's ranked 20. What? Damn, their defense is bad. Thought my defense was bad. Alright, I'm done from now. I'll come back and finish it. It's fun, but I just don't get the fun that I have with the coach mode. We'll see how far this one goes.